their matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Set it down to the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Bryant. Moves the ball up to the 30. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the 1st down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
7, Georgia, 3.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The back's got it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Running with purpose. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down.
Second down after that previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Here's the option play. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try the option play here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught out of the 15. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down and goal upcoming. Press coverage now from these DBs. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they'll set up for the PAT.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 14, Georgia 3.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
LSU, number 7, with the catch and score.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
LSU, 21, Georgia, 3.
This one will be fair caught. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They've converted one of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
He's going to hand this off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Not able to connect, incomplete. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, the pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
1st and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
28, Georgia, 3.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it here. Fights through a tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. It was a foot race and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. He eludes the rush. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tremendous grab using just one hand.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll ride the back again here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the first down. In the clear at the 25. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The ball is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the single back takes the handoff. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime.
29 Philly.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Georgia has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Number 7.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. First down, looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hard running through a tackle. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
LSU 42, Georgia 12.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds his man. It's Bryant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school and shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He escapes this, and the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the first down marker.
He's out of bounds at the 38. It's
Third down play for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And this one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
63, Georgia, 12.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here comes a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He's back to throw again on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score LSU 63, Georgia 19.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And bulldozing his way through. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Gain of 5. Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 63, Georgia 19.
A new set of downs after that completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Point after, knocked right through.
That makes the score LSU.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got it. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Bryant. Oh, what a cut, and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a sack. They got him back at the 4-yard line.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
4th down and very long, with the offense still on the field. They're going to go. He'll take a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the 1st down and a turnover on downs. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Bryant. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a...
And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score LSU.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Georgia offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The pass on first down, intercepted by LSU. And they'll take over first and 10.
First down here for this offense. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.